Hello, dear ones, and welcome to the 2022 years energies. Well, first of all, as you all know, I was not ready to make, rather, I was not feeling like making the video on the energies of 2022 because there are some grave reasons for it. But I was, guided in the meditation, and over there, I was being told that somehow I should convey things to you so that we are prepared. All right? Because now we are entering into the times when we really have to think about our spiritual ascension. We have to really prepare for something that is much more deeper than everything mundane. All right? So as it is on my Facebook page and my Facebook, I always, and even on my website, I always post for the monthly, global energies and even personal energies, how they can affect us. Over here, I was feeling that maybe in a nutshell, in a milder way, I should present to you the year 2022's energies. Now, why am I saying 2022? Well, because if I say 2022, I am like 2022. So we are not going to get the energies of 2020 back in 2022. All right. So this is why I would also suggest that you all say 2022. That is your wish, of course. If 2020 was very good year for you, then you can say 2022. All right. But otherwise, I would suggest you say 2022. Now, this year's energies, my dear ones, so many twos are dominating, right? With the zero. And I would like to show something to you. Excuse me for my drawing. I'm really not very good at drawing. I am here going to try to explain something to you over here. All right. What I saw in my meditation, and that has forced me to make this video. All right. Voila. This is what it is. All right. If you see the 2, the 0, the 2 and the 2. Okay. Now if you see, my dear ones, first I'm going to start with this 2 over here. All right. Or any 2s. All right. Let's start from here. Now the 2, the beginning of the year, or rather I would say for us individually, on an individual level, what is happening? The number 2 is going to dominate us. All right. I'm going to take the numbers and I'm going to speak regarding the numbers and how it's going to affect. All right. So the number 2 is going to dominate us. So what is the number 2? The number 2, what is the ruling planet of number 2? It is the moon. Now, when you see the moon, all right, it's a feminine energy. All right. Moon is a feminine energy. Moon is like the motherly energy because the sun is the fatherly energy and the moon is the motherly energy. So here we are going to be dominated by the moon's energy. All right. And when we speak about the moon's energy, what comes under the moon's energy for us? Well, it's the mind. The moon is the mind. Mana. Muna. Okay. Mana. We say the mind. Okay. So that is what is going to be the focus for us this year. So we need to take care, my dear ones, of our minds, because people who are prone to mental instability or have some kind of issues this year, especially, my dear ones, you will need to have to be very careful because stress, anxiety, reckless behavior, restlessness, these things can happen a lot. Not just for the people who are suffering some mental issues, but even those who don't suffer. Wow, I'm being answered. You see what a big bang there was. Yeah, the Big Bang Theory. So over here, we will read to really take care of our moon, that is our mana. All right, inside of us. So I would like to tell you that please be calm. all right? And please take care of your mind through meditation, through prayers. Don't watch something that you're going to be bombarded with, okay, on the screens. It's going to be bombarded all the time. You're going to be used as a guinea pig this year. So you're going to be bombarded with a lot of lies, a lot of illusions are going to be, shown, and you will feel that this is the truth. So just be careful what you're watching, what you're reading, and what you're listening to, my dear ones. So take care of that. Take care of the mind, because overall, globally, also, people are going to be restless. People are going to get a bit paranoid, stressed, anxious, angry. Revolutionary spirit is going to increase a lot. This is what I am seeing also, my dear ones. And now if I will come here again, now this 2, all right, plus 2. So what are we getting out of it? The number 4, all right. So when we come to the number 4 over here, the 2 plus 2, all right. The number 4, who is the ruling planet for number 4 is the Rahu. And the planet Rahu is all about illusions. We also call Rahu in Hindi or in Sanskrit, we can say chal kapat, okay, means chal is also torture, okay, kapat means malicious, okay, kapti we say, kapti means somebody who is not right in their behavior. In order to gain what they want, they will do anything, any kind of illusions they will create for the masses, for the public, for the masses, for the citizens. If you are of a particular country, maybe you will see that, okay, this happened, oh, that happened, but actually there is a game behind all this, all right? So increase your discernment inside of you. This is why I'm saying meditate and pray, because when you will get into your center, that is the 0 over here of the 2022, all right, the center over here, if you get into it, then you can see everything in its proper way, all right. You have to, voilà, the 2 0, the 2 0 2 2. So you need to get to your center, all right. And if you get into your center, my dear ones, then what is going to happen is that all those illusions, all that brainwashing, all that negativity that is being fed to you through different means, different ways, all right, because negativity will always attack you with a lot of different means, and Rahu will help this year those kind of people, especially those people who are, into the power. This is where you need to be very, very careful, because we will hear about lot of scandals, and a lot of scandals will get exposed also, all right. But there is going to be a kind of an illusion. There is going to be a complete illusion this year. So we will not know what is the truth and what is not the truth. And this is where your inner compass has to be really good, because which direction you have to go, what sides you have to take, you will know through all this. And these energies are going to be ongoing, all right. So if somebody is saying we are, doing something for the good, well, question is, how are you doing something for the good of someone? Is it really that? Because always know the fruits, and then you can know how the tree is, all right. If the tree produces good fruit, means this is a good tree. But if the tree doesn't produce good fruits, that means it's not a good tree, right? I mean, this is just a simple example that I am giving. So know that what this is getting into your lives, because I am seeing there is going to be lot of this upheaval that is going to come, and people are going to get lost. If they are not in their center, people are going to get lost in that illusion. And know that now the ruling power on this planet is that of the evil forces. Evil forces are ruling our planet right now, all right? Very subtly, invisibly, they are ruling, they are possessing the people in power, and then they are creating a mess everywhere. So we need to be careful, and even people who are in authority need to be very careful. All who are the heads of nations, they need to be very, very careful, but they don't harm the innocent citizens just for power. They have to be very careful about that, because I see mass destruction also. And that has begun in December, January. I mean, if you go to my Facebook page and all, you will see that I have been telling people 6 months ago and even 1 year ago, I have been just telling them to prepare for what's going to come. And it has started on those notes also. So 4 is the Rahu, it's illusion. So we need to be careful about that, my dear ones. And then we come to the addition of all the 3 twos, and what do we come to? The number 6. Okay, now this number 6 is again a feminine energy. The number 6 ruling planet is Venus, and Venus is all about love, it's all about luxury, it's all about motherly care also. It's all about richness, opulence, abundance. Okay, you're seeing the 2, 4 and 6. All right, so we went already from our moon to Rahu, the illusion of the world, and now we are coming back to number 6, and that is the material world that we are coming to. That is again the feminine energy. So this year women will make headlines. This year 2022 is going to be the women who are going to take lead, who are going to make headlines. Everything related to women is going to be lots. It is going to be talked about a lot this year. This is what I'm seeing. Be it in any field, they are going to make a mark this year. Either or, all right, because we are in the either or year, all right. And also I'm seeing that women will do wonderfully. So if you are a woman and you are an aspiring entrepreneur or whatever, then this year it belongs to you. You will have the kind of a feeling to do something, and whatever you will do, especially in the fields, it's for men also, whatever you will do in the field of luxury, cosmetics, fashion designing, beautification, whatever, textiles, perfumes, jewelry, whatever it is about creativity, about luxury apartments, luxury real estates and all, these things will start, now gaining momentum. Again, either or, I am saying. What does that mean? Is that when it is all about the number 6, it is the number of wealth, material pleasures, bodily pleasures also. So when I'm saying either or, means either these things will take up our attention again. So we will be in Rahu illusion, plus we will be attracted to all that is beautiful, all that is pleasure giving, good food and perfumes and this and that, all those kind of things. And imagine what is happening here. We are getting into the illusion of the Maya, the material world. And what is going to happen when we get into the Maya, the material world, is we are being pulled away from our spiritual path, because we might either get into the excess of it, or we might refrain from getting into the Maya, the game of money, material, and all the wow things, all right, that most of us would like to have. Nice. I mean, there is nothing bad in having a good home, good clothes. It's nice. It's like, you feel nice, you feel comfortable. But at the same time, you need to know where to stop it also. Because when you get into those exaggerations, you can again get carried away, and that will lead to something negative for your mind. and that will create mental problems also, because that illusion, that 6 illusion is going to take 6 goes to the 4. Rahu will be making that whole illusion, which is going to take back to that 2, which is going to create problems in your mind. So let's get everything into the balance. All right, and now I am coming to the most important thing. Well, this year, how did it start? It was 1st of January. So 1 plus 1, 2022. So that is number 6. And what does it come to? First 1, 1, 2022. The addition comes to number 8. All right. So number 8 is ruled by Saturn. Number 8 is and it's not just by that. I would say number 8 is power, again something related to power, and 8 is also about wealth, and 8 is also about spirituality, because the number 8 is what? The number 8 encompasses the number 6, the number 3 also. If you mix it together, you will get the number 8. So the number 3 is the number of Jupiter, and number 6 is all about the worldly pleasures, the wealth. Okay, so 6 and 3 makes number 8. So 6 is about, as I explained to you, and 3 is about Jupiter. Jupiter is more about spirituality, it is more about expansion, it is all about being devoted at the feet of God, of learning new things from a higher guides. Okay, so these things are going to take up momentum also. And 8 is the number of karma. It is Saturn, because we started this on Saturday also. This year began on a Saturday. Saturday is Shani's number. Shani Maharaj, we say. The planet Saturn, okay? And Saturn is who? He is a strict teacher. Extremely strict teacher. You do good, you will find good. You do bad and you will be punished. Saturn, I love Saturn. Honestly, one of my favorite planets, Saturn and Jupiter. These are my favorite planets. And why do I love Saturn? And why am I speaking about Saturn? Because in this year, we are going to be taught hard lessons if we have not learned. If we have been really, really nasty in all those past years, we have used our power or money or wealth and all kind of negative things if we have done, then this year, my dear ones, on an individual and on a global level, we are going to have this rod of Saturn upon us. And I really feel Saturn is such a wonderful judge. I love Saturn because there is, just wears a black fold on the eyes. It's like that for me. And sits. And whoever is in front, no matter whoever you are, you might be the president, the prime minister, or whoever, or a small child in front of, or the king or the queen or the subjects, whatever, are in front of Saturn, then what is Saturn going to do? Saturn is putting something on the eyes and just says, okay, I would want to hear what all you have done. And will say, okay, you have done this wrong, so you have to pay the price of this. You have done this right, I give you rewards 10 times more for that. But if you have done wrong, then you will reap 10 times the punishment for it. So this year is the year of punishments for all those people who have not been right and who are still continuing on that path. So this is a warning for those people who have been manipulating innocent people. Be careful about that, my dear ones. If any of us is on the wrong path, come back to your center. It's all about love and harmony, that we have to maintain things. If we have gone astray from our path just for power, just for wealth, just for getting something, then we have done something wrong. And this year it is all about that. And we will see all over the world that this is going to happen. This is a year of revolution. I can tell you that there will be many people on the streets. There are going to be lots and lots of demonstrations. These are going to be violent demonstrations. These are going to be something that we would not like to see. Some of us might become a part of this also, because we might feel that okay, now it is the time for justice. We need justice. Even I'm seeing some scandals in the mid around July, August or so. There will be some scandals which will start getting exposed. And yes, I have said to you, either or. That means what? Either we are going to get a lot, or we will be taken away. I mean, or the lot is going to be taken away from us. So this year, be very careful regarding food, regarding your clothings, okay? Because I see that some parts of the world will have scarcity of these, a lot of scarcity of food, grains, vegetables, even the daily necessary things also. So we need to be very careful. This is why I kept on telling you all, start saving, my dear ones. Go back to the, we don't need too many things, right? There are people who don't have anything. So if you have too much, go and start sharing it. You will be rewarded. I'm not saying go for the reward, but I'm just saying go for satisfaction. It gives lots of inner satisfaction when you do something good for others. So take care of that, because there is going to be a lot of scarcity also this year. Then I would like to tell you is that you will have a choice this year between love and hatred, between being good and being bad, between being balanced and going to the extremes. Balanced ones will be saved, extreme ones will be destroyed. The destruction game is going to start now. If you're into extreme of anything, be it love, be it power, be it money, be it greed, be it love for anything, even love for God should be in the balance. Otherwise, it leads to destruction. So choose your camp. I would not say choose your camp, but I will say choose to do the right thing. Because as I said, Rahu will create the illusions. Will say, hey, why not this? Why not that? Excessive. Number 6 energy will give you excessive feelings like, oh, let's go to the extremes of something. Like, I want this so much, or I'm so much for this, That kind of thing will be there. That kind of a clash of the good and bad, of love and hatred, of scarcity and excess owning of things also is going to be there this year, my dear ones. So be careful about that. Also, I see the definition of money will start changing very, very rapidly now. Very rapidly. The definition of money. How we look at money is going to change completely. And as I said, all those things related to wealth are going to be highlighted this year. I am also seeing that children will also have that protection of the mother upon them. And I would like to say, if you're a mother, protect your children this year. Don't let them see something that will corrupt their minds, their innocent minds. This year, also be very careful of, because Rahu is all about a smoke, it is illusion. So certain things, certain hazards that can happen, certain accidents that can happen with fire, with smoke, and I see lot of water energy also, the moon energy, I'm seeing the water energy, because the moon rules the sea, the water elements, emotions are all the water elements inside of us, all right? So just be careful around fire, water and smoke this year. Be very careful. A lot of accidents are going to take place. Explosions this year are seen, be it on the earth, be it in the sea, be it in the air also. War energy looms upon this earth. War energy looms upon this earth, my dear ones. So be very, very careful. I would like to almost tell you all to say a very deep prayer for world peace. Please say that, because I am seeing a lot of, no one is happy with themselves. All those people in power are going to get very, very edgy and touchy. This much things will be blown to this much, all right? So imagine that. And who suffers is the layman suffers. So I'm seeing this energy. Borders have to be protected. And when I say borders, it's not just the borders of the countries. Because when somebody crosses your border when they are not supposed to cross, it brings destruction. So borders is also the limits inside of us. Are we in our maryadas? Are we in our limits? Or are we doing something against the Saturn? Because there then we will be punished also. So we need to know that. Limits are very important. This is why I'm saying maintain that balance of the zero over here in order to reach your ascension. The ascension. This year we will have to try to find a balance inside of ourselves. And we will, as we are going towards the next year also from here, we will say, oh, finally 2021 was not that bad. So we have to get ready for extra things, coming upon us. And why are all these things appearing in our lives is because somewhere we had lost the balance. And when we lose the balance, then we have to face the consequences. We cannot say, oh, but why is God doing this? Sometimes people say, oh, we have to hold God responsible. Excuse me. Now, I'm going to give you a small example is that you have a house, okay? Beautiful house was given to you, all right? By your father or your mother, all right? Or your father and mother have given you a beautiful house. Now you are over there and then they say, okay, we are going to go and travel and then we will come back. Okay, fine. Now we are in the house. Nicely, for a few days we have kept the house very nice, clean. Everything is spick and span and all. Then finally, things are just laying down anywhere. The garbage has not been thrown. In the kitchen, everything is stinking. There are mice everywhere. Nothing has been taken care of. All right. And then afterwards, we start coughing. We start feeling sick. And then our mind is not fine. So we start fighting with our inmates also. Whoever is with us in the house. We start fighting with them. We start saying things to them. Then we start fighting. Then we start hitting them. Oh, you should have kept the house clean. No, it was not just my responsibility. You should have done that. Yeah. All this, okay? And then finally, after some time, the parents come back and they are shocked to see the house. So whose responsibility was it? Was it the parents' responsibility or the children's responsibility? In the same way, we were given this planet to take care of. At the beginning, things were fine. And now what a mess we have made out of it. Mother Nature, Mother Earth, nothing, nobody was respected. Only, okay, resources. So go kill people, get resources, become rich, show we are powerful. But that doesn't help here, my dear ones. And this is what is the thing. When the second coming is going to take place on this earth, the second coming is not going to take place from there, it's going to take place from here. All right. So there, who is responsible, who it was given to us, so we are responsible. So no point in blaming the divine for it. No, we cannot. We were given this planet to be together in harmony with everyone, to love each other and to go together to make something beautiful out of it. Unfortunately, it has not happened. Most probably now this generation, this new generation of kids, the little ones, will make a difference because somewhere we failed. Or we can still try maybe, isn't it? How? By making ourselves and them, they are more aware than us, the little ones, I would say that. Yeah. So no point in blaming that. So yes, this is the time now that we will have to start working towards something good. Because this is why I'm saying it is the either and or energy. there will be lots and lots of people who will also try to create those communal riots. I mean, I really don't. I mean, I feel like laughing when they say, my God is greater than your God. Excuse me. Why should we say that? I mean, God is God. Don't get God in our mess, please. Let God be where God is, at the highest. Okay, don't get God to the lowest. All right. Respect each other, understand each other's faiths, and respect each other's faiths. This is what it has to be. Otherwise, once again, there is going to be that illusion, and people are going to be taken into it, and mass destruction will happen on all the sides. And then again, the Saturn god is going to give you a nice rod. The planet Saturn is going to give you a nice punishment for that. So be very careful. Don't spread anything that doesn't serve good for the betterment of humanity. Know that. Don't do anything in excess, because whatever is excess, whatever is beyond limits, whatever it is going to lead to the destruction of this planet. Mother Nature and Mother Earth, as I said, this is the feminine aspect of our planet, has to be respected. All her inhabitants have to be respected. All those animals, birds, whatever comes under the Mother Nature's care and love, and Mother Earth's love and care, we need to respect. Otherwise, there also we are going to reap the problems. And as I had already said to you all, is that let us start becoming more united in our hearts and soul, and only what you are going to emit, let it be love. Because you need to know one thing, and that's very clear. I don't even need to tell you all, because we know it since we are children, right? Whatever is love is good, balanced love, okay? And whatever is hatred is coming from the devil, and whatever is good comes from God. Love comes from God, and hatred comes from the evil. So you need to choose which side you want to be again over here. And know that every path you're going to choose, especially this year, is going to lead to your evolution, spiritual ascension, or your spiritual destruction. Just know that. Secondly, I also would like to bring to your notice is that this year I see a lot of job losses of people. Lots and lots of people will lose their jobs. As I had already said, by mid-January 2022 on my Facebook page, I said that many people, I see them on the streets crying, and jobless and homeless people also I'm seeing. And I'm seeing too many calamities, natural calamities also, big earthquakes, floods. I mean, this is not new now, but get ready, because it's going to become more and more. And I'm also seeing the death of a very, very known person from politics by the year end. I'm seeing, and I'm also seeing a very bad year for politicians, actually. Very, very bad year for politicians this year. And I see a lot of unnatural deaths also happening this year. And I would like to tell you all, as I said, mind. Okay, mind your mind, all right? So if you are having some issues, psychological issues, please go and consult, take some guidance, counseling from the people who are, responsible for healing psychological issues. And also I would like to tell you is that take to silent meditations. You don't need to have all those rituals and frills around it, nothing like that. Just be quiet inside of you. Especially if you're working from home, I know that you might feel very much overwhelmed sometimes. So just put on some music and just, and nurture good thoughts in your mind. Because this year, you will really need to take care of your minds, my dear ones. You really need to take care of your little ones also. The little children need to be protected a lot because they are suffering in silence this year too. All right, you need to protect them, and I am seeing some big scandals being exposed this year. Something related to health matters is going to get exposed this year. Something really nasty, I would say. I'm seeing that. And as I said, a lot of unnatural deaths of very important people also is taking place this year. And by the end of this year, a big upheaval, politically speaking, globally speaking, I am seeing once again this is going to happen. There are going to be a lot of surprise changes of, I see some kind of people passing on their powers to somebody else because they are not in the state to handle it anymore. These kind of things also I'm seeing for the year 2022, my dear ones. So well, so far I think I have told you what needs to be told, and as I would like to tell you once again, my dear ones, is that no year is good or bad, okay? The energies, of course, it comes with, but it's not good or bad. It's about how we take it, all right? The worst things can be taken in a very different way. Look at things in a different way now. Start changing your perspective. Instead of complaining, why not start saying that I'm going to try to make this a good year, no matter what is happening, okay? And you have the capacities, because if you land up jobless, then my dear ones, know that what is that thing that you were very good at? Is it cooking? Is it painting? Whatever it is, okay? And you have the platforms also in front of you all, so try to do something out of it also. Don't sit and don't start worrying about things. Instead, start working about it, all right? And yes, this year we can have a lot of hackings, internet, blackouts also will happen. Electricity problems are going to be very much on the rise also. But there are good news also, because there is going to be something regarding the renewable energies that is going to be more developing. Artificial intelligence in the hospital, in the medical field, will also take up a lot of place, and things are going to get more and more better in the health sector. For some diseases that couldn't be cured, now they will be finding the cures also. This is what I am seeing. So my dear ones, look at the sun and let the shadows fall behind you. No matter whatever it is that this year is getting for us, that I have told you all these energies, how it is going to be, I would like to tell you, my dear ones, is that just keep the attitude of gratitude, no matter what. Because we are here, we are still here on this earth. We are being given a chance to improve something, and each of us has a purpose. So let this purpose be something very constructive instead of a destructive purpose. Because if we are going to destroy something, someone, some people, whatever it is, or some, things which are good on this earth, then actually we are not doing anything good. Our souls are going to keep hanging in nowhere, all right? But if we are going to do something good for this planet, this is going to add to something wonderful for our coming generations also, my dear ones. So do good and you will find good. And on this, I would like to say thank you for listening to me. It's a long video, so those of you who had the patience to stay till the end of the video, I would say thank you very much for listening. And please do like and share as much as possible. I would like to tell you, share as much as possible, because this things that I have told to you need to touch lot of people. Usually I will not tell you, otherwise, it's just like I will say, okay, please do like, share and comment. But I would say share this message with many people. And yes, always know that we are all one, okay? So don't let the divisive forces come and destroy us from within. We are coming from one source. And no matter how our paths are different, we are going back to one source also. So just remember that God is love, and love is God. All right, my dear ones, so take good care of yourself, and thank you for listening. Please do like, share and comment, and I wish you a happy 2022. Bye bye. God bless. Bye.